So here's the question I keep seeing everywhere. Is the original Legion Go still worth picking up in 2025? We've newer models right around the corner. SteamOS is changing the game and prices are dropping rapidly, but honestly, the answer isn't as simple. Let me walk you through how it holds up right now, what you get for the price, and whether it still makes sense or if you're better off waiting. Let's start with the raw specs. The Legion Go still packs serious power. You're getting an 8.8-inch QHD display with 144 Hz, Hall effect sticks, detachable controllers, and a Ryzen Z1 Extreme chip in the higher-end model. On paper, that's still better than most handhelds out there, even in 2025. Games run well, especially if you tweak settings or switch over to SteamOS. Compared to the original Steam Deck, it's more powerful. It's not even close in terms of screen quality. That 144 Hz panel on the Legion Go still looks incredible. But here's the thing. Performance depends a lot on the OS. If you're running Windows, expect some bumps. Battery life isn't great. Updates pop up at the worst times, and the whole thing just doesn't feel as streamlined. Willing to install SteamOS on it, and a lot of people are doing just that, you'll get much better results. Frame rates go up. The battery lasts longer. It boots faster. Games feel smoother, and it just feels more like a real gaming device instead of a laptop crammed into a controller shell. To give you an idea, Cyberpunk 2077 on the Legion Go with SteamOS runs around 40 to 46 FPS. That's higher than the Steam Deck, and just a bit below the newer Legion Go S. Depending on settings, you can hit 60 plus FPS in games like The Witcher 3 and Doom Eternal. It's not perfect. Some features like sleep mode aren't as reliable, and the install process takes some effort. But once it's up and running, the experience is way better than stock Windows. Now this is where the Legion Go starts to make a lot of sense. You can find it on sale and even cheaper secondhand. If you're not set on having the newest chip, it's honestly a great deal. It still outperforms the Steam Deck in many games, and the screen is in a completely different league. Sure, newer models like the Legion Go S or the upcoming Legion Go 2 will have improvements, like a better battery, newer chips, but they'll also cost more. If you're just looking for solid portable gaming and don't mind doing a bit of setup work, the original Legion Go gives you a lot for the price. The price drop alone makes it worth a look, especially now that the Z1 Extreme version isn't as expensive as it was a year ago. The Legion Go's build quality still holds up in 2025. It feels solid in the hands, not too plasticky, not too heavy, and the layout is familiar if you've used any modern controller. The detachable controllers are a nice touch. It's cool to have the option, especially for FPS mode with the right stick. The Hall effect sticks are another highlight. They're smooth, accurate, and more importantly, they don't suffer from stick drift like older designs. Buttons feel responsive. Triggers have a decent amount of travel, and the shoulder buttons are clicky without being too loud. You're also getting a decent number of ports, 2 USB 4 Type-Cs, which is more than a lot of handhelds at this price point. It's not the most compact device out there. If you have small hands or plan to carry it everywhere, please note that it's on the larger side. But that size comes with better cooling, more screen space, and room for full-size inputs. So here's how I see it. Buy it now if you want solid hardware, don't mind a bit of tinkering, and find it on a good deal. Skip it if you want a more plug-and-play experience or are willing to wait a few months for the Legion Go 2, which will likely have better out-of-the-box performance and software. Or if you're brand new to handheld gaming and just want something simple, the Steam Deck might still be the better fit. However, in terms of price to performance, the Legion Go still punches above its weight, especially when SteamOS is installed. Bottom line, the Legion Go is far from outdated. It might not be the latest, but with the right setup, it holds its own in 2025. Let me know what you think. Are you still using one? Planning to grab a used one? Or are you holding out for the Legion Go 2?